9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Laptop that could
do it. Are we drinking? I'll be right back.
Man, let me get a shot.
Listen, I just cracked this one.
That thing like it's icy too.
Here is the pound for pound great and the pay-per-view king, boxing's future Hall of Famer, the sensational 11-time world champion in 5 weight divisions. Please welcome the reigning, the defending, and the undefeated WBC and WBA welterweight and super welterweight champion of the world.
Let's do this thing. I just received this email from Leroy King. Big up, Leroy. So much I can do to you. Yes, sir. Can't get enough. F.A.T.S. Once again, I see you sharing. I see your support, man. Thanks everyone. Judge, One Body Nation. Leroy King, thank you for the beats. And you know, our love. Love harder.
I'm pouring another shot in my cup for you.
Dig it. That's what it is.
So yo,
Salute.
this is the 3rd episode of Line for Line, where Rod Willing is
Oh, more looks like you.
Raju.
AKA Raju, AKA now. Yes, sir, man. So good to see y'all, man. Really is, and to meet Skitz, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All family, bro.
Feel better.
It's
I
all
feel better
family.
about this.
I
now.
said what I said.
ain't drinking.
How I said that line? What I said? Knocking Raju Freon out the coop, dump a deuce, and knock a couple peons out the loop. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Man, what a blessing to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to be included in some of the dopest MCs flows, man. Come on
Yeah,
now.
man. Yo, that
What a
shit
blessing.
Yo, you know, when I heard that Freon joint, that was the first joint I heard from you in years.
Right.
So that shit was so refreshing. I'm sitting there like, yo.
Hey, listen, I remember when you came to the bottom, right? And I don't know if we all hung out, but I remember y'all were inmates to society.
Yeah.
And the way you spelled it was so ill, you know what I'm saying? And me being the type of person, I love hip hop. And of course it was up top first.
Right.
And then, it traveled in other places. And so I just was always, I always loved up north. And so I'm like, man, it's homeboy, I'm from the bottom, right? So I'm like, it's homeboy coming from New York or New Jersey or something. Boy, I was amped on that. Yeah, ever since we were young. So yeah, man.
Yeah, son, like I'm telling you, like real shit, y'all niggas inspired me to keep doing this shit, man. Cause outside of y'all, and there's a couple artists that I like.
Right.
But outside of y'all, like that heartfelt desire to do it for me is knowing that like my family is behind me on this shit. And when I say my family, I'm not just referring to Justice and Skitzo. I'm talking
right. I get what you're saying.
All of us. We all family.
Even though Lumumba get on my motherfucking nerves, the nigga inspires me. Like, nah, real shit. Like, cause we all bring our own shit to the table. And I know it's certain shit that I do that y'all might not fuck with, and I might get on y'all nerves. But y'all niggas inspire me, man, and I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for that.
It's all love, bro.
Likewise,
you already know
man.
what it is. Thick and thin, up and down, bro.
I have to definitely always credit Just for keeping the torch lit, though. I really though, man. I fall to the wayside quite a bit. JT don't quit, man. I love that about him too, man. Yeah, man.
I love y'all too. You got me blushing.
Jay, boy, my brother. I had to swipe, I'm on my phone, so I had to swipe right or left or whatever. See my brother, man. What's happening there?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. What's up?
What's going on? We in the building.
Dig it. So good to see you, brother.
Man.
You know what, too? Just a suggestion for the smokers. Fuck with these camo wraps.
Okay.
I've been doing
the pipe. Yeah, I mean that's why I had to go re-up and get me a little bowl. And but the smoke shop that I rock with, they be having like sales like every few weeks. So today they shit was like buy one get one free on all they glass and pipes and shit. So that's how I ended up getting this bong.
There you go with that shit again.
You know what, bro?
Oh, it's the blur. It's the blur. I see what he's talking about now. It's the blur.
Hey.
So, now, and I don't know why that's.
I don't know why, but I'm trying to figure out is why niggas is trying to associate me with holding a motherfucking dildo.
It ain't about trying to associate you, is what the shit look like. We ain't trying. We trying not to.
Nah, but see, the point that I'm making is, y'all know me.
I know better. I mean, the shit. We definitely know better.
Oh,
yo.
So is it legal down there?
In the city, it's what they call it?
Decriminalized.
Decriminalized, yeah. It ain't legal.
So can you ride? So is it like I know in Washington it's like 28 grams, you good.
I don't know what their limit is as far as the amount, but it's not a thing where you can get caught with actual weed.
I think what it is when it's decriminalized, like you could just get, it's like speeding. You don't go get impounded and locked up. You could just get a ticket. Right. It depending on the amount. Like I think if it's under an ounce, at least in Florida, I think it's under an ounce or something. But in Florida, it don't make sense because you can go on Groupon and get a medical marijuana card and be all the way legal in Florida, which federally speaking don't mean nothing.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. That state and federal thing that they're You
don't fuck with Florida though.
He said I had the Janet Jackson control microphone.
Yeah, what?
Let me see. Hey, I need one of them, JT, man.
Control.
Oh, no, not that kind. No, but that's still live though. Shit, you chilling.
We got the Paula Abdul version.
Bobby Brown,
I want one of those.
My prerogative ass nigga.
It's my prerogative. I do what I want to do, face ass boy.
JT silly, man. Chill out.
Now,
Yeah, I
but
need
Rob,
one of those. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
let's go ahead and drop it.
Out of? Is that rice or hemp or tobacco leaf or what's that made of?
Oh, the camo.
This?
Yeah.
Nah, this is made from. That's why I fuck with it because it's made from chamomile and mate plants.
Oh, okay.
Like I usually only roll like hemp wraps, but one of my white boys in the smoke shop put me onto these. I've had them ever since. Y'all ever seen the Tyson wraps? The Mike Tyson wrap?
Yeah.
No.
So it's the you said you seen it, right, Lumumba?
Yeah, I saw.
So it's the same exact thing. Same exact thing, except these come 5 in a pack. With a Tyson wrap come one. The Tyson wrap is fucking $5 a wrap for one wrap. These shit is like $1 and some change for 5 of them. So
what's the deal with the Tyson?
Rolling 1.0s.
You said what?
Do they have different sizes? Because I be rolling with just 1.0s. I don't be fucking with 1.5s or 1.2.
Nah, these are just full size wraps. This ain't no like the papers, like you know with the papers.
Right. That's a whole joint. That's a whole yeah. I don't be buying enough bud for that.
That's unfortunate.
Man, I can't wait till you get here, Rafaro, man.
I can't wait either. It's on the way.
Okay.
Hey Rod, trust me, you can wait. I wish you waited when you get there.
Man, that's the homie, boy. We go now. See, me and Rafaro go back to elementary
I'm just
school.
fucking with y'all.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I was just making just, you know.
He's trying to get some licks, man. Go ahead. You better get him in. Jim Henson create creature looking like ass nigga. Hey, get him in. Hey, you better get him in. I should have grabbed his best friend and shit looking at him. Hey.
You just watching Sesame Street or something, yo? Man,
hey JT,
references.
I know you're about to say something, but let me just one last thing. So, are y'all up on your Blowing Money Fast and Book of Canaan? Are y'all watching it? 50.
No.
And what about the Blowing Money Fast? No.
Nah.
All right.
What Money Fast?
Blowing Money Fast. Big Meech, the story about Big Meech.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
50 Cent. Yeah, 50 Cent producing.
I don't got.
Well, I seen the actual documentary. I haven't seen the film.
Where's it located?
Oh, okay.
It's on Stars.
Stars.
I don't have Stars.
Yeah, I don't either. I might get the app though, because I do want to watch them. Like I want to get into Power, and I want to check out that BMF joint.
Yeah, it's straight. It's all right. It's nostalgic. It goes back to our time. And that's what I really like about those two.
I only seen like the first 2 episodes of Raising Kanan. It's authentic.
Right.
Like the radiator, the furniture, the clothes, the haircut. Somebody from that area made that.
Right.
Authentic. Like I was seeing it, man. It was giving me chills. Like remembering the radio and forgetting it's hot and sitting on the shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was like, it's mad authentic when you watch it. Definitely nostalgic.
Place.
Huh?
That fucking radiator right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right by the window. You know how many times I've been trying to look out, but shit. If it was working, because it was kind of hit or miss.
Though. That shit.
Yeah, when it was working, you could roast marshmallows in that.
Yeah, I think I had a little taste of that a couple of times when I came to Jersey.
You definitely did. One of them Thanksgivings. Yeah.
Yo, wasn't nothing like them nights. You come in the motherfucker, that radiator blasting his.
It's right there in that room, man. And I be forgetting this shit.
And Uncle Roy in that front room with them shoes off, and his
funking up everything,
killing the whole house.
Oh yeah, it was gangster, bro.
That was my nigga. But
I was just talking about him this past weekend.
Uncle Roy was my dude.
Man, he only for me. I'm younger, but I didn't even realize how real he was till I got older and could recognize. Like he was just not that dude.
Uncle Roy was the one that made me learn how to box.
Yeah, he was like,
took me I was in 3rd grade. I went to school. When you get the your lunchbox. You know, back in the day, the lunchboxes used to have the thermos that come with it.
Yeah,
so I'm sitting at the table. I got my thermos out. I'm sitting here, and you know, you flip the straw in the thermos. So I'm trying, you know, normally we pick the thermos up. So I'm trying to see as a kid, just experimenting, if I could slurp up through the straw. So the nigga walked behind me.
Yeah, he went.
The nigga walked behind me and pushed the back of my head, so my lip hit the thermos. It bust my lip.
Oh shoot!
I try to fight the nigga. Earlene, come get me. All this other shit. I go in the room. Remember the bunk beds? I go in the room. I go to sleep. Uncle Roy come in there, wake me up out my sleep, kicking the bed, kicking my shit. I'm like, I wake up. I'm like, what's up, Uncle Roy? Come in the basement. I don't want to come in the basement. You know, we used to be scared in the basement because of the boiler room, Freddie and all that shit. Yeah. So
I mean, motherfuckers would dart across the boiler room.
What? So I'm like, I ain't
loud as hell in there. You hear all kinds of
like, yo, I ain't asking what you wanted to do. I'm telling you what to do. So I'm like, shit. He like, put your shoes on and come in the basement. I put on, I think I had some fucking penny loafers or something sitting right there. I just slipped them shits on. We going down the stairs.
Hey, did y'all ever know grandmother's father, who was a father of CJ and Roy now? You ever know who the father was?
Charlie, you talking about?
Charlie Bow?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know he had the horse and carriage back in the day, man.
Yeah.
So that means he had money back in those
days. Yeah.
Wow.
We need to do some research.
Yeah, exactly.
And I also understand that our last name would have been Mason versus Thomas because somebody escaped one PlayStation to another one.
You said the last name would have been what? Mason?
Mason, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because of what, JT? Why would it? What happened?
Somebody bucked the plantation. You know what I mean? And escaped to another one. Then became like an indentured servant there at the other one. So they took.
Got it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up.
How you find that out?
Me and my brother and them was doing some research, man, and all that shit. So our bloodline and shit, trying to go back.
You know, we are indigenous here, though, right?
No doubt, yeah. This is our Mecca right here.
We turtle island.
Walls and all. I wrote a song about it.
Yeah. I'm proud of this conversation that we all came from Africa. Motherfuckers better chill.
It's gonna be one of these line for lines, America. It's gonna be one of these lines.
Yeah.
So Rod, speaking of that, Rod, you up, fam? Your last verse that you did on not this last one, or whatever one you want to spit.
Okay. Yeah. So
but the one the second one that you put up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to quote that one and then kind of go, you know what I'm saying?
How you gonna tell that man it's whichever one you want to spit and then guide him towards the one you want him to spit? Nigga, what the fuck is we doing?
Hey, it's called magic.
Yo,
yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, so
shrooms at? I need to go get my motherfucking shrooms. Cause
man.
Thank you, oh. I'm coming just out. Thank you, oh shit. Finally.
Oh, listen. Ain't nobody exempt when it come to me. All you niggas forget it. I
hear that.
But yeah, ain't nobody exempt.
Yeah, so that was that I wrote that rhyme, JT, man, because I was you know, what happened? I just felt the need to more or less just, you know, let it be known. I had did the Christian album, right? They did the Christian album. And I know a lot of heads are like, oh God, but I did the Christian album. And so I think people who heard that kind of assumed that I wasn't, you know, that I couldn't, you know, put no bars together no more because of it. Because you know how you kind of dial it back. I dialed it back for a couple of reasons. The first reason was that
Rodney, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't know how someone could assume that hearing that album. You know, that what? You know, it's fucking amazing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Where does one find that album?
It's on now it's on all platforms, man. You can I just now had to re-release it. It's Don't Erase My Name. So Rod Willing, Don't Erase My Name.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's on Tidal?
I don't know if it's on Tidal yet. I think it's on I'll have to send you my Here Now. I'll send it to you. I'm gonna have to make sure I get your information, so that I can send you my herenow.com.
Oh, yeah.
Rod, you go to
All right, well, can you just send it? Can y'all send it to everybody?
Oh, it's on there then. Okay.
Hey, we lit.
Yeah. So yeah, I just put it back out, man. Because I had it up under something.
Don't what?
Don't erase my name.
Don't erase my name. Yep. And so I just felt the need to, just to bar a little bit. You know what I mean? I owe it to us, my partners, y'all. You know what I mean? To put, to bar. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I wrote this rhyme that I was gonna talk about here on on this platform we got going right now, man. So wasn't really nothing in particular, no particular place I was coming from. A lot of times when I'm writing, it's just about whatever I'm going through at the time, you know what I mean? And I'll just spit about that. And so I was just more or less speaking on, like the pop, the pop culture, which now the pop culture used to be the underground. Remember how the underground was? EPMD, people like that, and the pop, which were the more or less the edgy kind of rappers, and the pop was like really, really super pop. You know what I mean? But now pop is supposed to be like, and I hate to keep picking on Future, man, or whatever, but that's kind of like pop now. You know what I mean? And that's supposed to be the underground kind of vibe. And in my opinion, maybe I got it wrong. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but the pop, sir. Yeah, the underground, there is no underground, I guess, and the underground is on top. And so I was just speaking on that and just things I'm going through, so anyway, I'm a thank you for choosing. So okay, I was just like bro, get in line and fly straight. Realize that I've been live since 9/8. Flatline when I design at this rate. It's obvious, so you were so irate. Well, alright, prepare to be air flight tight. It's COVID out, we gon' need more than one mic. Exposing how most of your rhymes don't sound right. Claim giggity gang, but you really top flight at the top of the hot nights. In the jungle with nappy bundles, blowing rocket love with the cold Stevie Wonder. Son, mothers, and daughters, emotional torture. While you on the porch shucking and jiving, straight vulture. Finance truly enhanced the pop culture, but it's people you don't know that you can't come close to. They don't get no poster, no roses, just slow rigor mortis. The devil on the run, that's the tortoise. We gotta let them know we can't afford us. According to God orders, His glory's divine, shine beyond borders.
Do us a favor.
What's up?
Spit that verse.
Right.
And then let's dissect it after you spit it.
I bet. Okay, so I said, bro, get in line and fly straight. Realize that I've been live since 9/8. Flatline when I design at this rate. It's obvious, so you were so irate. Well, all right, prepare to be air flight tight. It's COVID out. We gonna need more than one mic. Exposing how most of your rhymes don't sound right. Claim giggity gang, but you really top flight at the top of the hot nights in the jungle with nappy bundles. Blowing rocket love with the coldest Stevie Wonder. Son, mothers, and daughters, emotional torture. While you on the porch shucking and jiving, straight vulture. Finance truly enhanced the pop culture, but it's people you don't know that you can't come close to. They don't get no poster, no roses, just slow rigor mortis. The devil on the run is the tortoise. We gotta let them know they can't afford us. According to God orders, His glory's divine, shine beyond borders. Then I said after that, the ambiance is so important when I'm recording. That's why I stopped on it, really. But I try to add a little. Thank you, man.
Listen now.
Playboy be rocking though. Check this out. Bro, get in line and fly straight. Realize that I've been live since 9/8. Flatline when I design at this rate. It's obvious, so you were so irate. Well, alright, prepare to be air flight tight. It's COVID out, we gon' need more than one mic. Exposing how most of your rhymes don't sound right. Claim giggity gang gang, but you really top flight at the top of the hot nights in the jungle with nappy bundles, blowing rocket love with the cold Stevie Wonder. Son, mothers, and daughters, emotional torture while you on the porch sucking and jiving, straight vulture. Finance truly enhanced the pop culture, but it's people you don't know that you can't come close to. They don't get no poster, no roses, just slow rigor mortis. The devil on the run, that's the tortoise. We gotta let him know he can't afford us. According to God orders, his glory is divine, shine beyond borders. Thank y'all, man. Yeah, so
style.
Yeah. That's the rhyme, man. Thank you, man. I definitely appreciate it, y'all. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate it.
I'm telling you, when I heard, listen, that one right there is a lot more recent. But
right.
When I heard that the verse that I wrote, that I just let y'all hear that little clip of, where I include me hearing Freon is what inspired me to write that. So
oh yeah,
like
that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
Still sharpen steel, bro. That's how we.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Man, I'll tell you, man. Hey,
you got so much motherfucking talent that we associated with, man. You know what I mean?
Dig it, man.
All right, let's get into it. Let's dissect that.
All right.
Like what you was talking about, what motivated you to write that.
Right.
And
yeah,
headspace you was in at that time. So let's
right. Right. So again, I was just like, get in line and fly straight. Realized that I've been live since 9/8. I said flatline when I design at this rate, more or less saying, it's a rap when I rhyme at this rate, it's obvioso, you are so irate, you know what I mean? More or less saying,
you mad?
You know how sometimes you can hear people, or you might assume that people are coming at you in some fashion. And so, that's why I was just like, it's obvioso, you are so irate. Or it might just be things that people do to you. It might have nothing to do with rapping, really, just life in general. So, and then so I was like, well, all right, prepare to be air flight tight. And when you get on a flight, you know how they seal the aircraft off, and then, yeah. So that's why I said prepare to be air flight tight.
What kind of security?
and then I was like, it's COVID out. We gonna need more than one mic. And of course, Nas was like, all we need is one mic.
Woo! I ain't even think about the Nas. Yo!
Yeah, you see what real slick with it.
Son.
Not a shot at Nas, because that's
not even as a shot, but just to like
just facts.
Use that into that. Oh,
yeah. So I was like,
we're gonna need more than one mic.
Yeah, exposing it.
Get him.
And then I was like, exposing how most of your rhymes don't sound right, and it's a lot of people down here who claim, and I said, most of your rhymes don't sound right, claim giggity gang gang, but you're really top flight. And it's a lot of cats, man. Listen to me, man. It's a lot of cats, bro, that I know for sure who are even involved in gangs, whatever it may be, that they're the quote unquote gangs. And man, they telling, man. Niggas is telling, bro. Excuse me, I don't like to call people. Niggas is telling, like I'm talking about the gangsters supposed to be the hardest. And you be like, man, this nigga ain't did it.
I mean, it's what's the name? 6ix9ine is making it a trend. It ain't gonna be long before somebody else.
There you go.
And then start talking about how it was all good in their situation.
And you know what though? Like I really don't. I don't necessarily attribute the trending of it to 6ix9ine. I attribute that to the motherfuckers that's backing 6ix9ine and co-signing that shit. Because if it was just 6ix9ine doing what he do, and the rest of the world just observing and dealing with that accordingly, it would still be unacceptable.
But
you got these goofy ass niggas that for whatever reason, and I don't know the specifics of that case or what that man was dealing with or facing. But at the end of the day, based on what I've heard, so the motherfuckers that put their ass on the line for this nigga is the same ones that he turned around and turned state on. And is that when if you're a regular civilian, you're a regular person, never did no crime, never you know what I mean? Or even, I won't even say never. If at this stage in your life, you're not in the crime world, and you tell some shit, you're a civilian. So that's not considered, it's not looked at the same to me anyway, as when a motherfucker that's talking that talk and supposedly living that life turn around and go tell on somebody. Like this nigga, I seen I didn't actually click on the video, but it came up on my feed on YouTube.
Yeah.
About Jim Jones is facing indictment because 6ix9ine done threw his name out there on some shit. And I'm like, really? This shit is crazy at this point. So,
but I'm gonna tell you though, old man, I feel like this, whether you in the limelight with it or not in the limelight with it. Like for instance, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to put myself in the mix, but I use myself for the example. You know, I got shot in California with some Crips, you know what I mean, selling dope. Right. In a spot I ain't had no business doing, something I ain't had no business doing, but I made that choice.
Right.
So am I going to at that point tell on them or involving? You made a choice. When you make those kind of choices, you gotta, before you do it, you gotta say, you know, I could die. I mean, I could go to jail, or you know, and you kind of gotta, you know, you kind of gotta ride it out, man. You don't have to, but it's, you know, kind of the right thing. Street code is kind of the right thing to do. You know what I mean? So
I mean, in that world, in that underworld, man, it's codes to this shit.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Exactly.
But yeah, like I don't want to change the focus of the conversation from your
no, these are good points. These are good points. I want to talk about that, man. I do feel what you're saying. But anyway, so then it said so claim giggity gang, but you really top flight. And then I was like at the top of the hot nights in the jungle with nappy bundles, meaning more or less when you in a trap spot and that's the jungle. And you know, when I say nappy bundles, I mean people that females, unfortunately, that might be on dope that's at a low place and they coming in there and they copping, you know what I'm saying? And they so that's what I meant by that. In the jungle with nappy bundles, blowing rocket love. I was calling that dope or whatever it is you're blowing rocket love, but the code is Stevie Wonder. So Rocket Love is a song by Stevie Wonder.
Right. That's one of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs, bro.
Right. And you the song, you know, and it said something about at about a half a mile of heaven, you drop me back down to this cold, you know. And so the code is Stevie Wonder. So they blowing Rocket Love in the spot, but the code is Stevie Wonder, more or less. I ain't see shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. So that's where I was coming from.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta get up for a minute on that one. That right there, yo, that's God tier flow right there, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, fam.
Yo,
that's what I was saying.
I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad we dissecting this right now because that shit is so like that, yo.
Yeah, because the rhyme style can make it.
That shit is
you just appreciate the words that are rhyming without getting the metaphors.
Oh man, listen,
right, bro. That's why I want to do this show line for line.
The code is Stevie, yo, nigga.
Yeah,
that might be the best.
I ain't seen shit.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.
The best bar I heard in a long time, bro.
It's a bomb, bro.
Yeah. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, man.
And I love his humility, yo, because he's so fucking humble with the shit, but he's super dope. Like, crazy.
So I was like, because man, some of this stuff is so near and dear to my heart. Because I'd have been on, you know, it's just I've had a tough way to go. You know what I mean? So blowing Rocket Love with the code of Stevie Wonder. And so in that spot is son, mothers, and daughters, emotional torture. And while the person who feeding it to us is on the porch shucking and jiving, straight vulture. You know what I mean? And then so, you know, and so that's when I went to like finance truly, and I just went somewhere else with this. I was just finance truly enhanced the pop culture. You know what I mean? More or less meaning people that, you know how they got for instance, I'll use Master P them for instance. They'll take certain artists that are really, really ill and they'll pull from their creativity and then throw them in the trash. You know what I mean? And so what did I say? Some mothers and daughters emotional tortures while you're on the porch shucking and jiving, straight vulture. Then I said finance truly enhanced the pop culture, but it's people you don't know that you can't come close to. You know what I mean? More or less repping for us, you know, the ones that we ain't
like
get up.
Chat.
Yeah. So I says people you don't know that you can't come close to. They don't get no poster, no roses, just slow rigor mortis. I think I said that right, but you know that which is the third, you know, just the devil on the run is the tortoise. You know what I mean? So the devil on the run, just slow grinding. Like, man, I ain't in no rush. I'm here forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On the run is the tortoise. And then at the end of it was pretty self-explanatory. I was just like, we got to let him know he can't afford us according to God orders. The glories divine shine beyond borders. The ambiance is also important when I'm recording. You know, just throwing a little extra in there. But that's the meat and potatoes of it. That's what I was saying, man.
Come on. No, come on. Good. Good.